Welcome back to some more poetry. Today we are going to look at a specific type of poetry again. But before we do, as always, I would like to read a poem to start us out with. And it's called Ideas Like Peaches. Ideas like peaches grow on trees, but choosing is not always quick. So place a ladder in your head, settle in before you pick. Stretch your arms, feel drops of rain, hold a basket to your chest. Ask yourself, which one is ripe? Which idea will taste best? Fresh thoughts sprout in every brain, and each sweet crop is new. Your life is full of fruits that must be picked by you. Is your paper blank? Do ideas feel out of reach? Grab your letter, climb your mind, pick one, like a peach. So just like with any other type of writing, you as the author get to choose what you'd like to write about. So which one are you going to choose? Today, we're going to talk about color poetry. Color poems follow a format that includes the five senses: feeling, tasting, smelling, sounding, and looking. But there are a couple variations on how color poems can be written. So let's look at a few of those right now. Green is the title of this author's poem, and this author is using the five senses. Green feels like a slimy frog. Green tastes like a Granny Smith apple. Green smells like grass that has just been mowed. Green sounds like a grasshopper chirping. Green looks like a turtle's shell. So this author is using the color green and then thought of things that went with the five senses that were green. Here are a couple resources for you to use should you want a little more structure. The color poem on the right-hand side, all you have to do is fill in those blanks, choosing your color that you like and then what each of those remind you of. Red. So this one is a little bit different than our first one. However, at the end of our poem, it still includes the five senses. So let's look at how the author did this one. Red is the color of the sunset. Red is the color of blood. Red is the color of flowers. Red is the color of lava. Red smells like roses. Red tastes like an apple. Red sounds like a fire alarm. Red looks like a fire truck. Red feels like silk. Red makes me feel excited. Red is my favorite color. So at the beginning of our poem, the first four lines, they're describing what red is and what red reminds them of. At the bottom lines, they're telling us using the five senses what red is, using the five senses: smelling, tasting, sounding, looking, and feeling. And then the last two lines, they're making a personal connection with themselves and the color that they chose. Blue. Blue is a cool spring day when you play outside. Blue is a beautiful swan gliding in the lake. Blue tastes like sweet blueberries for a delicious picnic. Blue smells like a freshly bloomed flower. Blue sounds like light rain on the windowsill. Blue feels like a cool breeze rushing through my hair. Blue looks like the bright sky on a summer day. Blue makes me feel sad when I'm alone. Blue is bright and colorful. Here's green again, and look at the way that this author set this poem up. We start with some repetition. Green is. The next few lines go into the five senses and then makes the personal connection the last two lines. Green is the color of spring. Green is renewal. Green is the color of envy. Green is a new crayon. Green tastes like a crisp apple. Green smells like fresh cut grass. Green sounds like a croaking frog. Green feels like soft, velvety moss. Green looks like shiny emeralds. Green makes me go. Green is my favorite color. Orange. Look at the way the author set this one up. Orange as an orange, orange as a butterfly, orange as a kitten, orange as a pumpkin, orange as the leaves that fall from the trees on a cool September day. So there's another way that you can do a color poem. I opened up the crayon box, and what do I see? I see a green crayon as bright as can be. Green is the color of the fat old toad. Green is the color of the grass by the road. So here's a color poem using the color green, and they made it into a poem in stanzas. This chart is for you if you're having a hard time thinking of a color that you like. Look on this chart and find the color that you like, which one is your favorite, or which one can you think of a lot of things that go with the senses that you could write about, and get your paper and pencil and write your color poem. Before we go, let's read a poem. Same feeling. Did you ever open up your fridge, hungry for a snack, staring, seeking something good, but nothing good stares back? Did you ever look at all your clothes, uncertain what to wear, searching for a favorite shirt, one that is not there? If you did, you recognize how writer's block can paralyze, but unlike a snack or shirt, one idea multiplies. Ideas spread like wildflowers when you move your hand. So I want to leave you with that message, all you writers, that sometimes it can be hard to get started, but just start writing the first thing that comes to your head. And once you get your hand moving, lots of ideas will come into your mind, and you can just write, and then pick the things that you like the best. I hope that you have fun picking your favorite color and writing your color poem. Until next time, happy writing.